Well, hey everybody, it's Katie the Celestial Gamer, and we are here today about 6 years too late, 5 years too late, doing an Animal Crossing Island tour. And yeah, this is my first video on this channel, so hi, welcome if you're here. Hello, hello. So this is Lollybrock. Oh my gosh, it's been so long since I've played this game. How do I open my map? Okay, so let me show you my map. So this is the little island of Lollybrock. I named this after one of my favorite shows, Outlander. And in Outlander, there is a castle named Lollybrock. So that is what we have going on here. So as you can see, I have 5 different players on my Switch just so that I could have different houses on my island. And I love to interior decorate on Animal Crossing, so we'll definitely be checking out all of the houses. And then here are my villagers. Tia is my absolute favorite villager of all time. I mean, Stitches is pretty cute too. And I do have a couple of the coveted Sanrio villagers. I've got Chai, Etoile, and Chelsea. Chelsea is a little weird looking, not gonna lie to you, but you know, the green hair with the pink ears, it's pretty cute. So we'll do my house last actually. Let's start with the town. So here in my little cozy nook of the woods, we have a little lavender field where I work out in the fields planting my lavender and harvesting bees. And if we go to the right here, I am very close to the town hall. So when KK shows up, I can skeet right on over here and pop a squat and enjoy the music. Down here, we have a little pathway to the beach. Just this little secret hidden cove area. So this is where you can come get a Mai Tai, or what other drinks are there? I don't know. I don't drink alcohol normally. A Cosmo, or I was just looking at the flowers. That's why I said Cosmo, but I'm pretty sure that's an alcoholic beverage. We have a little cozy movie spot, so you can pop a squat here and enjoy this stir fry and Gordon Ramsay special. He's yelling about the lamb sauce at the moment. You just can't hear it. Over this way, we have a boat for the yacht people. This is the yacht club's private beach, by the way. So we better get out of here before we get in trouble and get the cops called on us, because we're not supposed to be here. So let's go back up this way. And we'll work in counterclockwise. So here is my little Lollybrock sign. It barely fits here, but the problem was if I terraformed this over here to have the rocks, then it would be too big and not centered. So the L is kind of cut off. It's hard to see there, but it says Lollybrock established 3/20/1678. I didn't put the correct year. I put 1678 because, like I said, it was inspired by Outlander's Lollybrock. And when I first started my island, actually, it was like a old-timey Ireland, Scotland, UK vibes. And it has since just grown over into this cluster of rainbow-colored flowers and random junk thrown all over the place. So let's make our way up here. We've got a little river that we can cross this bridge. Don't jump on the bridge. Wait, oh, here we go. Don't jump on the bridge, Katie. It's gonna break, and you're gonna get all wet, even though it's already raining. So you're already wet. Here is my little secret garden, but it's not so secret. Looks like Stitches is out here gathering some wood. Stitches, what are you going to use that wood for? Huh? He's looking a little nefarious. I don't know what he's up to. I use these castle walls to enclose this area, and it is a nightmare getting through here, especially when you have animals and villagers blocking your pathway, but it looks cute, so we put up with it. Over on the other side here, this is a little pastel carnival type thing. I don't know. I just wanted to throw a bunch of pastel stuff down. which I did in multiple places on my island, which you'll see. But here is this little carousel, so you can go stand in line right here and ride the carousel. That would be so cool if you could actually ride it. Oops, we turned it off. Sorry, guys, if you were riding that. Down below, we have a little picnic area, which obviously, this is embarrassing. I changed the patterns for the edges of the picnic blanket, so now they are not correct patterns. But you get the idea. This is a huge picnic set. What are we eating here? Hang on. There is a sitting emote, isn't there? I don't know if I have it. We'll just ta-da all over the sushi. Hope you guys like a little sparkle with your fish. Here's Tia's house right here. She lives pretty close to me because I need to be able to show up at her house unannounced in the middle of the night when I'm having Tia withdrawals. Up here, this is Chai's house, and I actually redecorated Chai's house. We can pop in and say hello to her. See if she's drinking any chai. Oh, nope, she's cooking. So this is how I designed her house. It's a little bakery. And you kind of got to do the side step to get back here. I have a feeling this breaks a lot of labor work laws. But she puts up with it. She hasn't told on me yet. What you cooking, Chai? Looks like some dog food. Yum. She's confused with me because I just left her house and didn't say anything to her. So outside of Chai's house, we have a sweet seating area right here with some dumplings. I forgot what those are. Those donuts? I don't know. Something that's getting soggy out here in the rain. So we might need to request a refund for those. We'll pull a Karen and say that our buns are soggy and we demand a refund. So this is one of my favorite places on the island. We can sit on this bench here with the little birds and look out into this beautiful, scenic, star-ridden pond thing with all the butterflies. This took me forever to lay the paths down, the patterns, and then also get all of the butterfly sculptures for this. But you know what? It was well worth it. We also have a Lily record player right here, so we can turn on some music. Oh, not what I meant to do. We can, if we want to get funky, or, you know, this is where all the kids come to get away from their parents and do the horizontal tango. And this is what they listen to. We have a reindeer for some reason. It's not Christmas time, but it's pink, so I liked it. Down here, we have these lily players, I guess, record players, all over the island to create some ambiance, and also these moons all over the island because we're all about the celestial vibe here. Don't look over my shoulder. Don't look at that. Do your parents know that you're on the internet? Because I've been told that you're actually 8 years old and you're not allowed to be looking at that detailed of art. Over here we have Diana's house. Did I redo Diana's house? I don't even remember, to be honest with you. It's been so long since I played this game. I think I did. I pretty much redid all of their... Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this bougie palace. So here we have Diana, and she has this indoor spa thing going on. Honestly, what a vibe. Wow. Okay, bye. And this little area, I was inspired by Venice, Italy. So we have the fake waterfalls in the background. Why I didn't just leave the normal waterfalls that are already flowing back there, I couldn't tell you. I just wanted to do the cutouts to make it look like there's marble pillars in between them. And there's David, our good old friend David. All right, we're going to go back up this way, and we're actually going to wrap back around. There is a little cut through there, but you're not allowed to see my secrets. So we're going to go back through our secret garden, say hello to the bunnies, and do a little dance on the maypoles. Hi, Stitches. Let me get through here, please. Okay, so once you get off the plane, oh, hi, Maple. Once you get off the plane from wherever your island is, this is your first introduction to Lollybrock. So here is our town hall, as we said. Here's my flag. I designed it myself. It is a little snowdrop or lily of the valley. Cute, right? With some sparkles. Do I have anything on my bulletin board? I'm nervous to check. I'm going to cut that out. All right, so here's my house. We'll pop in here really quickly. Excuse the roaches. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not very tidy in this game. So these are just my pets. This is Gertrude. Gertrude, oh. Rip Gertrude. In every single room, you're going to notice a little doggy. This is supposed to represent both my dogs, Jovi and Paisley. When I designed this, you might be able to tell, but I was definitely in my Bridgerton era. So that is what we have going on in here. It was also Christmas. Oh, Maple is crashing our party, and you can't see anything that's happening right now. But we got a good butt shot of the puppy running in place. That poor dog is probably starving. It was Christmas time when I decorated this, so that's why there's a tree up. Can we go into another room while she's still here? Oh, goody. So off to the right here, we have my dressing room. Yes, I know, very bougie. I have my own dressing room, and on the walls, I have displayed some of my favorite outfits and just special edition things that I wanted to showcase. So this is my pastel mermaid kawaii desu room. I have a big honkin' ring right here on the dresser too. Look at that. Yeah, that's from Julian. Julian, the unicorn, proposed to me. I turned him down though, although he is rich. Oh, bye Maple. Yeah, Julian is rich, so maybe I should get myself a sugar daddy. Although I am a billionaire in this game. So I don't think I need his money. I want to marry for love. In the back here, I don't even know what's in this back room. Oh yeah, this is my little bedroom gamer setup. So here we can sit at the desk and watch the fireworks outside the window. I did that, by the way, using a 3D wallpaper and then patterns to make it look like an open window. And this is just a super little cozy room. We've got our dresser in the back there. You can't access it though. So that's just the place where the moths live. Nothing over here in this corner. And a very shiny star for some reason. But hey, it matches my outfit. So that's cute. Okay, let's move on. Let's go into the kitchen. The kitchen is what is in the left room in my house. Here we go. Play a little harp on the way. Oh, nope. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Okay. I extinguished the candle. We can't have that in this Bridgerton chateau. Okay, so here's my kitchen, complete with roaches. This is Gertrude's cousin. His name is Leonard. So Leonard lives in here amongst the croissants and whatever else is on this plate. Ham, maybe? We've got some groceries that we're putting away over here. And, of course, our little puppy dog. And chocolate milk, because we don't like normal milk around here. We only drink the chocolate milk. Butterflies flying around our bonsai table, and the mixer is on. That mixer has been on and mixing since... and the mixer is mixing. What are we making? Apparently carrot cakes. And that puppy is definitely going to be taking a bite out of that carrot cake. So we got to keep an eye on her. All right, let's go upstairs. Upstairs is inspired by like a 1970s, 1980s cozy Christmas morning scene in a living room. Here we are. Yes, it is July 2nd, as you can see in the bottom left corner, but it's snowing. It's Christmas in July. And we've got an old-fashioned TV here and some grapes so you can snack while you're watching. What are we watching on TV? Oh, Gordon Ramsay is in black and white now on this TV. Okay, good to know. Over here we have the crafting bench and the cooking station. Rip Larry. Oh, he didn't stand a chance under my big fat feet. We have our cooking station so we can whip something up if we'd like to. We're not going to, though, right now. We have a tour to get back to. There's some champagne sitting on the desk there. Okay, and then my favorite room in the entire house, my pastel suite. Now, this is something that would probably be featured on an episode of TLC's Extreme Hoarders, because pretty much anything and everything that was in a pastel color scheme in the game, I threw in this room. So in the corner there, we have a little makeshift closet and our washing machine so that we can keep our clothes nice and clean. Or maybe it's a dryer. I don't know. I think it's a washing machine. I think the dryer is a separate item. And our vacuum so that we can vacuum up all of the roach droppings. And the bed, of course. We have a cozy little fireplace since it is Christmas time, apparently. And here is our beautiful ensuite double vanity bathroom where we can treat ourselves to a nice steaming hot bath while it's 90 degrees outside. And a star clock because I like putting stars all over the place, including on my head, apparently. Now, you do have to do a little side step to get into the bathroom. It's definitely not ADA compliant, but it does look cute. So that is my chateau. I hope you enjoyed. You're welcome to stay anytime, as long as you don't mind some roaches crawling all over you in the middle of the night. So if we go this way, I am right next door to Nook's Cranny right here. I know, I got the prime real estate spot. I did have to pay extra for that. I do owe Tom Nook a kidney and a few other organs to get this prime real estate right next to the shops. Let's go to the left first. So I'm going to warn you, this is lag central over here. Remember how I said I put anything and everything that was pastel down in some places? That is over here. And the reason why I'm filming this tour at night is because of this part right here. So this is what I call Starstruck Beach. And if we do a little slow stroll here, you can see that we are surrounded by beautiful, glowing, a rainbow array of stars and other just random pastel assortment of items. And there's Captain. Yes, it took me a very long time to collect all of these stars, but it was well worth it because look at how pretty this beach is. And we have a little waiting area right here where we can sit and wait for the concerts, which happen back here. And we're not talking about the KK Slider concerts. No. This is better. This is a West Hollywood parade sort of concert. So we can buy our cotton candy right here, get our ticket, and come enjoy. Oh, can I get around here? Come enjoy the band. There is a Ferris wheel back here. It is just for decoration. Nobody actually rides on that. Although that would be very scenic right over the ocean there. So moving right along, the concert is over. It was a grand old time. And now we're going to go shopping. So if we come out here to the other side of the beach, look at all these star fragments. I was dropping them like a Hansel and Gretel trail. Okay, so we can ride our little moped right over here to the shop. And this is a jewelry store, clothing store, home decor store. This is a little bit of everything store. And back here, of course, we have the dressing rooms so that we can try things on. Although, you know what? I am not very happy with the body representation because apparently this shop only sells for tall, very slender men type ladies. And that is not me. I'm a little short, chibi gal. Up here, oh, this is Chelsea's house, by the way. Oh, Tia, you better not be leaving. You are held here against your will until the day that you die. And then I will just reincarnate you by scanning in your amiibo. You're not allowed to leave. Over here is Judy's house. We actually went down this way. So when we come across this way, we've got some moons right here in all different colors. And over here is Chelsea's house. So I have two of the Sanrio villagers next to each other. And then up here, I wish that Maple was home so that I could show you her house. But I turned her house into a nail salon. And I'm very proud of it. Oh, look here, we can be a cinema roll. Oh, can you get your head in the hole? That's what she said. Get in the hole. Why can't I get in the hole? Is it because I'm holding something? Hang on. Hang on. How do I take something off? It has been way too long since I've played this game. Okay, here we go. Get your head in the hole. Say kawaii desu. Okay, this is the pastel carnival. Welcome. Over here, we have another little cutout sign, and this is for my melody. Okay, all right. We're not wanting to get our face in the hole. Let's check out this house. I forgot who lives here, and I forgot what I did with their house. Oh, okay. Well, apparently Etoile and Judy are just having a little chat. I did not do anything with this house, apparently, but this is where Etoile lives. I don't think I redid that house. I think that is her basic house that she comes with. We have a duck game right here. I wish that we could actually play these mini games. That'd be cool. And a claw machine. You can win a teddy bear. Let's see, am I going to win it? Are we going to win? Oh, we're going for the pink. It's going right in front. Oh my goodness. Oh, rip off. Rip off. Okay, over here is the Lollybrock Hotel. So let's pop on in here and check in. Ooh, it's so dark in here. Welcome to the Lollybrock Hotel. We have a waiting area, of course, so that I can sit and wait while my husband Ryan comes and checks in for me, because that's always how it works. And we have a couple of different suites here. This back one you can only get into by scooching your butt onto this bench, sliding over, and then walking back here. We also just killed another cockroach, so that's something. It's a good thing that you can barely get back here because this is the little back area. Oh my gosh, I am just remembering that I put that little gyroid up there to act like a bong. I do not partake in the devil's lettuce. But the story in my head when I was making this back room for the hotel employees and maids and everything was that they snuck a little how do you say, snuck a little whiffed of the bong? I don't even know. I don't even know how you say. But yeah, they're back here partaking in the devil's lettuce. But this is, of course, where we do all of the laundry. Don't tell the guests that there are cockroaches. Oh, never mind. Now you don't have to lie to the guests when you say that we don't have cockroaches in the back room where all of your laundry is being done. Okay, well, now let's check out the suites. So over here, I believe, is a double bed suite. Yes, this is like the little children's area. So we have some trophies in here for some reason, I guess just to brag about all of the trophies that the owners of this establishment won. But the case is locked, so you can't steal them. We have the rocking chair and the books and the toys for the kiddos. So that is where they get to stay. Although I don't think that the open flame candles are a great idea around children. But that's a lawsuit waiting to happen. In here is the granny suite, the granny chic suite, as I like to call it. You know, if you're in the mood for an escape from city life, the hustle and bustle, you can come here and pretend like it's 1950 and enjoy some homework by the fire and a sled because, again, it's snowing outside and also simultaneously 90 degrees in July, I mean. Upstairs, we have the grand suite with, oh, never mind. I changed it. It used to be a grand suite. Okay, this is, scratch that. This is the top of the hotel. Look at how cool this is. Wait, I actually did a really good job on this. Okay, hang on. I'm smitten with myself. Look at how good this looks. So we have the rooftop pool, as well as a campfire way too close to that yellow, to that leather sofa. And we're apparently watching a cat food ad commercial. Yeah, that might have been what, who was it who was cooking that? Chai? I think Chai was cooking some of that cat food earlier when we went and snooped on her in her house. Down in the basement here is the restaurant, but it is a themed restaurant. We've got shrooms all over the ground. Maybe that's what they were smoking in the bong upstairs. Do you smoke shrooms in a bong? See, I don't even know. I've never partaken in any of that stuff. I was never offered. So we have an open plan kitchen here. So you can sit here and eat and then watch the cooks cook like it's a zoo and watch them do their thing. We've got acorns all over the ground, which is definitely a tripping hazard. And that pan, I don't know how it's not burning that mushroom. But it looks so cute. Look at how cute this is. That little pizza oven back there is precious. So there's our hotel. If you'd like to stay in the Lollybrock Hotel, you can check in or purchase your stay now on Trivago. It books up quick, though. So just be warned, we're booking out 7 years in advance. Here we have a cafe sort of thing with a cinema roll booty. And over on this side of the carnival is the town hall. So this house I made and this character I made just to decorate each room of the house into something that I didn't really know where else to put it. So this is the entree, oh my gosh, the foyer, different French word, the foyer to the town hall. And here, I'll show you what I mean. So in this left room over here, this is the birthday party room. So this is where I like to imagine that we all come during a birthday party, kind of retro party room at, what's that place, that pizza place? Oh my gosh, I can't think of it right now. Maybe Chuck E. Cheese. That's not the one that I was thinking of, but up on the wall, we have the party hat that looks like a cake as well as the glasses, and you can choose which color glasses you'd like to wear. I don't know why it says 2021. Maybe whoever's birthday it is turning 2021 years old. Good for them. Happy birthday. They probably will need help blowing out the candles. Back in the back here, so this is a very niche reference, so you're going to have to let me know in the comments if you know what this is before I tell you. Anybody? Anybody know what the broom this is inspired by? This is actually a 1-for-1 remake, as close as I could get it anyways, to the Dream Suite in Animal Crossing New Leaf on the 3DS. I loved New Leaf. To be honest with you, this is probably a hot take, but I think that I still like New Leaf better than New Horizons. Just felt like it had a lot more character, although I do really enjoy the items and how much you can decorate in this game. But this is the Dream Suite, so I had to recreate it in this game because I do miss having a special place to go to Dream instead of just going to your own house and laying down in a bed like how you do in this game. Over here we have the laundromat. Look at how cute this room is. I think this might be one of my favorite rooms on the island. So you can come and do your laundry. Oh, I accidentally turned Pom Pom's face off. On top of the washer here, this is supposed to be liquid, like washing machine liquid, but it's actually flour, so I highly recommend not putting that in the washer. Somebody left their can of soda here. Litterer. I'm going to have to do some investigation and kick somebody out of town once I find out who it was. Washers and dryers, as well as a little public library. So while you're sitting here, you can read a magazine or a book or watch the TV. This room is so cute. What do we have on this wall? Oh, a broom and a bucket and a mop. Okay. And one of these little certificates that say that this place is roach free. It probably needs an updating, if I'm being honest. The little welcome mat. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. You guys, I keep saying it's been so long since I've played this game, but like seriously, I don't remember what I have in half these rooms because I changed them around so much. Okay, up here, this is the public library, and look at how cozy this area is. Somebody looks like they're sitting here working on their laptop, although they did leave it. So, finders, keepers, losers, weepers. You can use a public computer here. Type. There we go. Type, tippity type. And a piano. So occasionally the public library does hire somebody to come and play soft jazz as people are reading. And what a life that would be. Like, imagine studying in here. What a vibe. There's a fake deer head on the wall. I like how they didn't put a real deer head in this game because that would be a little bit morbid considering your neighbors can be deers. Deer without the S. And down in the basement here, this is the art studio and pottery studio. So off to the right, this is where we do pottery. You can see all of the pots that people have thrown. And then off to the left is art class. So this is where the teacher sits, I guess. And there on the podium is a fruit basket where we have our model. And this is the teacher's art. And then as you can see on the desk here, somebody was slacking off and instead drawing schematics for some sort of building, maybe. But this is where we teach art class in town. So that is my town hall. You can come here for lots of different festivities, to do your laundry, to have a dream, celebrate your 2021st birthday. And that is all that is up here in the carnival area. So let's go back down past the shop and around this way. So this is going back toward the shop and Nook's Cranny. But instead, we're going to go up And as you can tell, the island is just very overgrown. Nature core, I think that you might call it. We have bike rentals over here, or I guess you could just take a bike. This way across this bridge is what I like to call the old-fashioned, ye old flea market, where people are selling some pots and ponies are pulling carts. This is actually inspired by my very first island layout, like how I said. Oh, Chip is up there. I mean CJ, not Chip. CJ is up there crashing our party. So over here we have the Able Sisters, and earlier when I showed you guys my Venice-inspired area, I said that there was a cut-through, and that is here. So we don't have to run all the way around while we're running errands around town. Back across this bridge, we're going to go this way, and this is my very nature-y area. So, oh my gosh, I wish that Eric was home because I decorated his house to look like a flower shop, and it's beautiful. We have a bunny pulling a cart. That probably breaks some OSHA violations. And we have an outdoor nursery here where Eric does some of his planting and harvesting. This is where he looks at pictures of butterflies, apparently. And then now we're getting into the Enchanted Forest, where Julian does some gold mining, and it looks like amethyst mining maybe over here. Let's check out his house. I'm sure I redid his. I just don't remember what it looks like. Oh, there's a sword over there to the left. Did you see that? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Remember how I said that Julian the unicorn was rich? This is what I'm talking about. He literally lives in a sparkly marble and gold gilded palace. Oh, that's embarrassing because I changed the pattern. Oops. That was supposed to look like a balcony across there. So this is like his little balcony out here. Wow. Look at him in his fancy cloak. That's not a cloak. His robe. It's peaceful in here with this little music box player. That's nice. That's some ASMR stuff. Shall we do some ASMR? No. Up here, this is a cozy little area. Oh, never mind. Psych. Back here is where we have our forbidden, enchanted, forgotten forest. And this is actually where we keep most of the black flowers on the island because they are banished from everywhere else on the island because we're cute and kawaii here. Well, cute and kawaii mean the same thing, but you know what I mean. So this is the stone circle. There's a lot of lore on the island about it, which I won't get into in this video. But you can sit here on this cushion and look up at the moon. Yes, this is the moon from Despicable Me. It's not taking autographs, but this is the moon that Gru was threatening to steal. Had to pay the big bucks to get him as a main character on my island. Going back this way, we're going to go up to the camping area, the campgrounds, where there is plenty of spot for you to pitch a tent and set up camp for the night. Is Eric home? Darn it, he's not. I was hoping that in that time he would have gone back to his house. So we have a picnic area here where you can sit and watch the stars. And as I mentioned, here's our campsite. So we have 2 people camping right here. We've got another person right here camping. Although water is getting inside of their tent on their pillows, they should probably check those for mold. And over here we have a little maypole area that spins around. You can ride a horse. Well, actually you can't, but you know, you can use your imagination. And this whole area is actually color-coded in terms of flowers. I did them in Roy G. Biv order. There's a gnome right here pointing us to treasure, which is down in Eric's house, but he's not home, so we can't go see that treasure. So we have the red flowers, the oranges, pinks, purples, blues up here. a public library that's so sweet so that people can read while they're camping, unplug and unwind. And up here we have the community garden. So this is where we plant our community tomatoes and wheat and sugarcane. And this is also where Eric drops off flowers every Sunday morning. These are free for the taking for villagers of Lollybrock. Visitors are not allowed to take them. We have a box of lemons here, which is actually just an umbrella, and it kind of looks stupid, but it also kind of looks real. I can't tell if I love or hate that design or just that, type of design where people take umbrellas and make them look like boxes of things. It's a cute concept. Down here we have a drinking fountain so that you can drink some tetanus water while you're camping. And across here we have this lovely, lovely bridge with another horse pulling a carriage, a cart of flowers, and some more mopeds. You might notice that we have a lot of mopeds here on the island. I guess the villagers just like to ride them around looking like little Italian guys on mopeds, although I don't know how their big butts fit on that little seat because everybody in this town is packing cake. We have the whole bakery here. Speaking of bakery, here's some white bread and you can sit on its butter pat. It's very comfortable, but it will leave your cheeks a little oiled up, which might be your thing. I don't know. I won't yuck your yum. And you can also sit here and have a nice, delicious Cheeto snack. Over here is the potato farm. This is where potato chips are grown. This is Stitch's potato chip farm. And through here, up here, this is going to be an Outlander reference, is the Circle of Stones. This is Craig Nadoon. And here over we have Jamie and Claire there. This is where I put all of the rocks on the island. Well, not all of them. There are two somewhere else. I don't know where the other two are, to be honest with you. But I also outlined the perimeter of this area with the lilies of the valley, snowdrops, because they are beautiful. That's why I made it my town flag. So you have to get up to this area with this secret passageway. So don't tell anybody this secret passageway, okay? Pretend I didn't show you. Going past the potato chip farm, we have Stitch's house back here. He has his very own butter pat because I have been told by him that he enjoys his cheeks being oiled and buttery, and his tricycle out front too. And the playground, that is a little overgrown. So we definitely need some tax dollars going to clearing this area up because it's looking a little ratchet. We also have some old-fashioned United Kingdom phone booths, but unlike London, these phone booths are devoid of human urine as well as graffiti. So that is something that we take pride in here on Lollybrock. Here we have the general store, really just because I wanted to decorate someplace to look like a convenience store because they gave us a bunch of stuff, a bunch of items to do so, like the conveyor belt and checkouts and everything. I just thought that it was a cute idea. So it looks like we have a special happening. I don't know what is on special. Is it toilet paper? Is this 2020 where we're all frantically buying toilet paper? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. You can buy your canned goods, your chili, your corn flakes, your Twinkies, whatever your stomach desires. Oh, it looks like this lovely lady in yellow here is doing some shopping. Over here, you can purchase a magazine as well as something from the vending machine if you want to support the vending machine owner as opposed to the convenience shop owner. Oh my gosh, we just got two things. Did we just get two for the price of one? We got some Funyuns. And what's on the top there? Is that a Kit Kat bar? I think we got Kit Kat and Funyuns. What a great combo. There is nothing else in this house. I didn't know what to put in the other rooms, so I strategically put items in front of all of the passageways so that you couldn't get through there. This little beetle is following us around. Have you noticed that? She's definitely stalking us. Oh, why is there a ofrenda thing here? Oh no. Did somebody pass away in the potato chip field? Let's not ask questions. Over this way, you can see way over yonder that we have this beautiful facade to the museum. The museum is already a really pretty building. I don't know why I felt that it was necessary to put a facade on it. But look at how cute this is with yet another moped. This is Blather's moped. It is black because he's a classy fella. You can sit out here and sip your very watered down cold coffee if you'd like to. We, of course, have the color-coordinated star fragments as well as the color-coordinated flowers with the pink, green, and white. I almost said yellow, but those aren't yellow. They have yellow centers. Pretty. And then over this way is where we have the bottom route to that area that I showed you earlier on in the tour. Pretend like I'm not walking on water. I am not Jesus. This is just a pathway. It's not real water, although it does look very realistic. And I wish I could give you the pattern codes for these, but it has been so long since I found these that I don't know that I could find them again. Here we have my overstock of flowers. So if I ever decide that I want to move things around on my island, I keep all of the blue and purple flowers down here that I have bred, and apparently just that one bunch of pink. Oh, 2 bunches of pink and 2 bunches of yellow for some reason. And then over on the other beaches that you don't see, I have the other colors. And then last but not least on the island, I saved this one for last because this is a house that is very, very special to me. So we're going to get serious here for a second, but I'll try to keep it light. So as you can see with the grave here and this little sign, this is my son Sawyer's house. My little baby boy Sawyer, unfortunately, he passed away shortly after birth in 2023 on August 10th. And after he passed away, I really threw myself into this game just to help cope with the immense grief that I felt and still feel. So this I made for him in his honor. So in this little room here, this is what I like to call the train to heaven. So as you can see, we have the 3D really cool starry wallpaper and flooring. So it looks like the train is flying in the sky. You can buy some things for your loved ones here who are in heaven. So some chocolates or some flowers if you'd like to bring those to them. A little rocking chair or a teddy bear. Off to the right here is just a nice little garden. I didn't really know what to do with this room, so I just made it a lovely, bright garden with a harp here. So peaceful. And then to the left side in the left room, we have a little grave site for baby Sawyer. Hope this isn't making you too sad. We like to be happy when we think about Sawyer because our life's changed a lot because of this sweet little boy. So this is his little grave. And we've got the moon seat back there. That is actually a golden throne that I flipped around just because I like the back of it. Doesn't that look pretty? Just really creates the whole scene. We have the harp here so that we can play a beautiful serenade. And I put a Leo star fragment here because he is a Leo, just like me. I don't know why they picked green for the Leo. I wonder how they decided the colors of the star fragments. And then this is my favorite room in the whole island. This is Sawyer's room in heaven. And he's got all the toys that he could want and some milk. And look at this little tent here. It was made, I tried to make it look like it was kind of out on the balcony with the picket fence wallpaper on this wall. And then tons of stuffed animals, his little high chair, and bed. And what kid would not want a... Oh, you can change in here? So many clothes. I was going to say, what kid would not want a little side table that you can eat because it's made out of chocolate and whipped cream? Mmm. So, yes, that is the last house on my island. So, because of all of these houses, I have 5, actually 6, including my husband Ryan, users on this Nintendo Switch. Well, before we say goodbye, I guess I'll show you my outfit. Fit check. So, I've got my fancy magic wand here. Of course, I'm wearing the little twin stars. Oh, that's embarrassing. Don't look at what I'm wearing outside of my wand outfits. So my little twin stars inspired outfit. This one is called Yodelehoo. And this is what I wear when I go up to the Alps. The dress is not great for climbing said Alps, but it looks cute. Here we have Scottish casual, mainly just because I wanted to wear the Tam O'Shanter tartan beret. And it just looks cute with this little casual dress. This is something that I would wear IRL, by the way. The socks with sandals included. I didn't know if you saw that. Here we have Suns Out, Buns Out. This is back when the strawberry dress was taking the internet by a storm. Who remembers the strawberry dress? Well, here it is. I made it in Animal Crossing. This is what I wear when the sun is out, but I don't want my buns out because this is a PG rated channel. Just kidding. It's more PG-13. This is We're All Mad Here, and this one was inspired by Alice in Wonderland, specifically the teacups at Disneyland, Disney World, because this dress, you might have actually spotted, who was it earlier who was wearing it? It might have been Chai, who was wearing the teacup dress. And this is inspired by the Disneyland teacups. Then we have Sleepover. This is for you furries out there who wear claw feet. I myself am not a furry, but apparently my Animal Crossing villager is. And we have some little zucchinis on our cheeks. I mean cucumbers. What's the difference between a zucchini and a cucumber? They're different. They are different. But do they have different benefits for slapping them on your face? Here we have Flower Sir. This one is like a little Oliver Twist inspired. You know, she's just like, please, sir, would you like some flowers? I have some here for you. Little 1800s child. And then lastly, we have Bow Down Peasant. You like my pink handlebar mustache? Just like what they had in those 1800s. I guess we'll stay in this one. Of course, I needed to sport the crown that I paid like $1 million bells for. I told you I'm a billionaire. Nah, just kidding. We'll go back to our little twin stars because it matches the vibe of the channel. We gotta be celestial. So let's go have a seat right here to conclude this video. So here we are at the lookout point, as I like to call it. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me on this very first video on this channel. I didn't really know what else to do. I figured an island tour many years too late would be good because I have about 1,300 hours in this game, so I might as well show off all my hard work. I am so hyped for the next Animal Crossing. I purchased a Nintendo Switch 2 just in preparation for the next Animal Crossing. So this channel, I feel like, is coming out just in time because it's going to be any day now. I can smell it that we are going to be getting an announcement for the next Animal Crossing, which I have a feeling is going to be more of a city vibe. I don't know, but I'm feeling like it's going to be more of a city vibe. So anywho, leave me a comment with what games you'd like to see me play. Maybe do live streams of, play with you guys. And yeah, thank you again so much for hanging out with me on this video. And I hope to see you on the next one. Bye-bye.